We are back with the small tour live from the Surge stable. What's going to happen today? The heights are up to 1.15 meters.
I don't think that's going to bother Aradhana at all. I'm just saying what's on everybody's mind. She's monopolized that podium. So I don't think anything is going to be different today.
Well, it could be the first time in Surge history that one rider wins all three events at a particular league. Let's see if Aradhana is the first one.
Starting the small tour, heights have definitely gone up to 1.15 meters. We have 17 riders, followed by 4 non-competitive entries in this round.
So it should be an interesting competition. The course is already laid out in front of you. Heights go up to 1.15 meters. We are following Table A, FEI Article 238.2.2. It's a competition with one jump off to decide the winner. Speed is 350 meters per minute. Length of the course is 430 meters. Time allowed 74 seconds. Time limit 148 seconds. You can see the course. It's 11 obstacles with 12 jumping efforts. So one combination set up at jump number 9. It looks a pretty straightforward combination. One stride in between. An oxer to a vertical. It should be quite an interesting course. There are a few related distances. We've seen some of the younger riders struggle with that in the past. They're going to have to really plan how they're going to do these related distances. I hope they've walked the course accurately, coming up with a game plan specific to their horse. Jump number 1 will be towards the left hand side of the grandstand. You can see the white and purple jump number 1, which also will be jump number 13 in the jump off. So a pretty straightforward course. 1 to 2 is a bending line, all the way around to 3, which is the Liverpool. A nice rollback to jump number 4. Most of the riders will go around jump number 8 in the first round, but when they are doing the jump off, you can be sure they're going to try and squeeze in. 4 to 5 is another related distance with the white and blue filler, coming all the way around to the big oxer, white, blue and yellow at number 6, right at the entrance of the arena. So we've seen a couple of horses having a bit of a focus problem when the jump is right next to the entrance. So 6 to 7, another bending line, jump number 7, the white and purple vertical right in front of the jury box. Another interesting line from 7 to 8, the white, black and red oxer with the filler at the bottom, all the way around to the combination at 9A and 9B, followed by the triple bar, the yellow and black, jump number 10, and jump number 11 is quite a straightforward white and yellow vertical at the finish line. So we have the first rider in. He's going to walk around the arena for a couple of minutes. Small Tour Grand Prix, and the first rider is a non-competitive entry, Harshvardhan Singh Gulia on Lady Kanan, representing the HNY Equestrian Academy. So the first entry, non-competitive round for Harshvardhan Singh Gulia on Lady Kanan, getting things started at the Small Tour Grand Prix.
So we have 16 riders competing today. Dhruv, how many do you think are going to make it to the jump off?
Well, today has been challenging. The courses the courses have gotten more and more technical, which is what you would expect. The heights have gone up by 5 centimeters from day 1 to day 2 and another 5 centimeters from day 2 to day 3. So the same horses are going up in level, making it more difficult. He's done at 3. He's put his hand up. Not sure what's going on. Looks like he's retiring. It is a non-competitive entry. Looks like he's happy to do the first 3 jumps and step out of the arena.
Now we have the first rider that's competing in the small tour. Balaji Vijay Shankar on Apollo, representing Surge Stable.
And this horse rider partnership has been getting better and better with every single day. They had a nice round yesterday. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going. Apollo Z, all the way from Belgium. Bred at one of the nicest stud farms in the world for equestrian sport horses. Starts off well, clears 1 and 2, approaching the Liverpool at 3 and the long way around to jump number 4. The first round is not against the clock. They have a total of 74 seconds, a maximum of 74 seconds to complete the round. Over 4 and 5, nicely over the oxer at 6 and the bending line to 7.
Maintaining great stride. Seems very relaxed. Approaching that combination.
Nicely through.
Nicely done.
Through the one stride combination. Only a couple of more fences to go. Big standoff at 11, but perfectly ridden round. Our first clear round.
Qualified for the jump off. Bala, what a fella.
So, the first competitive rider has a clear round. Sounds good for the jump off in this competition. Let's see how many more riders are able to have a clear round. The next rider, Ajay Shiva on Coco Kanan Z, also from Surge Stable.
Will he be joining Bala?
We will have to wait and see. This horse has done well, but he's also had a few issues here and there. Yesterday's round was quite suggestive. He was more confident, went through quite nicely. So could he be clear round number 2?
Coco should just not say no.
And that's unfortunately exactly what he said. So has a refusal on jump number 1. He's got to come back, try again. Jump number 1 is parallel to the grandstand. It shouldn't be a problem for the horses because they're not.
That takeoff was quite awkward.
Yeah, he gets a lot of air time. He goes quite high up. But when the jump is an oxer, they also need to make sure they're covering enough distance. And usually when they get started, if the horse is not confident about the takeoff point, he would prefer to refuse rather than to crash the fence.
He's taken a long way to jump number 4.
Yeah, but I think they're getting things going now. Nice to see. He's more confident moving forward.
Second refusal. That will lead to his elimination.
That was unfortunate. Jump number 6 was his second refusal. And they're eliminated from the course. The next rider, Stasia Pandya on Cougar.
Representing ARC.
So they were placed 3rd yesterday in the small tour. Let's see if they can go even better. But the results are not going to be there for the first round. It will be only after the jump off. So at the moment, their focus is on completing the round without any jumping penalties. and within the time of 74 seconds.
Bala is currently lonely at the jump off, so let's see if she'll be joining him.
Well, if he remains lonely at the jump off, we don't need one. It's only when we have the second rider going clear that we even need a jump off.
Bala continuing to be lonely.
Done with the first two jumps, approaching the Liverpool at 3. Stasia Pandya on Cougar. A little unlucky to have the first fence down, but she has an opportunity to complete the rest of the course. Gets a nice distance between 4 and 5. And a lovely takeoff for the Oxer at 6.
Refusal.
I think she lost her way a little bit. And she's found it again. Number 7, the white and purple. It almost comes up automatically. 7 and 8, also an interesting line. She does it well. Definitely a lot of improvement in her riding through the competitions over here. Approaching the last fence, nicely done. So
81.80 seconds.
she'll have 4 penalties for the refusal. She'll have 4 penalties for the drop.
8 time penalties, 8 jumping penalties, a total of 16 penalties for Stasia on Cougar. Up next we have Sri Ram on Icon. He's representing Kobe Stables. So far we've only had one clear round. Let's see if our fourth competitive rider can change that.
Sri Raman Icon had a very interesting round yesterday. I think he had only one fence down. The rest of the round went off really well. So let's see if he can make it through the Small Tour Grand Prix and join Balaji Vijay in the jump off.
I hope he clears it and makes it look iconic.
Over the first 3 fences, has a nice rollback to jump number 4. Okay, he's doing well, looking confident. Got lucky on number 6.
Nicely done.
He's got the combination coming up now. One stride, Oxer to vertical. At this height, the horses definitely have a little bit of an easier time. You could see in the big tour, combinations made it really difficult.
Oh,
That
The
was
last
so
hole.
unlucky.
that's always so disappointing. 64.41, he would have been very, very good on time.
So unlucky to have the last fence down. A good round nonetheless by Sriram on Icon. Partnership which is getting better and better with time. Just a little unlucky over the last fence.
It's always the first or the last pole that really takes it out.
Well, we've had 3 days of jumping. I can imagine some of the horses are a little bit tired at the last fence on the 3rd day. Next rider, Yashan Kambata on Madam L, representing ARC Mumbai.
Yashan's entering the arena.
So in yesterday's competition, Yashan was placed 6th and 5th on Madam L and Imagine. He will be riding both the horses again today. Through the first two fences, approaching number 3. This is quite a long course. The horses have plenty of time to canter around. Got to keep the fitness going. Got to keep the focus.
He doesn't seem to be in a rush.
Well, he doesn't need to be. He just needs to make it through in 74 seconds. Needs.
On split timing, I think he might have to increase the pace.
Over number 8, combination at 9 coming up. And approaching the last line, which is 10 to 11. It's under 10 seconds to go. Is he going to put himself in a spot of bother?
Completing that in 74.37.
Oh my. That is a little heartbreaking. 74.37. Time allowed 74.00.
1 time penalty for Yashan.
Balaji Vijay Shankar still waiting for someone to join him in the jump off.
I
Next.
think he's hoping nobody joins him.
Next rider, Pratik Raj on Isma Boy.
A refusal there for Pratik.
That was at the very last moment. Went all the way to the bottom of the jump and the horse said nope. Which is quite surprising because jump 1 actually looks a lot more difficult than jump number 2. And he got over that one. Something about the stride which just upset him. Or it could be just
2 refusals which will lead to his elimination.
very unfortunate for Pratik Raj on Isma Boy. Eliminated for 2 refusals. Next in the arena will be serial number 9, Hansika Srinivasan on Kulio. Representing Equestrian. You can see her warming up. Big bay horse. Probably going to do another jump or 2 and then join us in the arena. We are waiting for serial number 9, Hansika Srinivasan.
So far, we've only had 1 clear round, and that was our first competitive rider, Balaji Vijay Shankar on Apollo. It'll be interesting to see if Balaji will go up against himself because he has another ride for today.
Yeah, in fact, he had quite a nice round on Kalano yesterday. So, this should be interesting. We still have a lot of good horses and good riders still to come. Sriram has his second entry on Liberty. We have Janvi Raheja on Lambiek still to come. We have Vijay Shiva, who had a fantastic round in the big tour.
We also have Yashan, who missed with his first horse just by a second.
He will be coming back on Imagine. And of course, not to forget, we have Yuvan Adit on Helico. He's also been doing really well in the last couple of days. You can see him in the warm-up arena on that beautiful chestnut.
So let's get this excitement going. We have our next rider ready. She's entering the arena. Hansika on Coulier representing Equestrian. The bell's gone off. She has 45 seconds.
Ready to get started. First jump off the side of the arena next to the grandstand. Over jump number 2. This horse definitely has a big stride, carries a lot of momentum into the fences.
Little to the left.
Looking a little suspiciously at the Liverpool, but finally decides to go through. Gets a distance between 4 and 5 spot on. Nicely ridden. It's a very interesting line from 6 to 7 and 7 to 8. Riders.
Those takeoff points are a little tricky.
Beautifully
Nicely done.
Combination. 2 more fences to go for Hansika on Collier.
And we have our second rider going into the jump off with 69.55 seconds. A clear round.
Rider number 10, Balaji Vijay. He is back on his second horse, Kilano, from the third stable.
Will Balaji be joining himself with this ride?
Gets through the line from 1 to 2. This is quite a young horse, but has done really well in the competitions in Europe. Swedish warm blood, competed at the Young Horse Championships in Lanaken. Safely through 4 and 5, making his way down to the Oxer, jump number 6.
So far, so good.
He's on his way to the combination at 9, the 1 stride.
Nicely done.
He had to put in a lot of effort for the vertical at 9B.
I'm feeling optimistic. Just 1 fence to go. And he's joining himself. 65.90. We have a third rider going into the jump off. Actually, third horse, our second rider, because he was the first one to actually go into it. With that, we have our next rider in the arena, Ajay on Milan.
The bell is given for Ajay Shiva on Milan, representing third stable. Also a very talented horse. Had a few issues here and there. Let's see if he can pull it all together. the Small Tour Grand Prix. Sails over the first jump. Looks like in. Had a big takeoff for 1. Got very close on 2. It looks like he's finding his stride now. Shiva on Milan, approaching jump number 4. He's getting better and better now. Definitely had a shaky start to the course, but it's looking nice now. It's a nice line from 6 to 7 to 8. Gives 7 a tap, but it stays in place. Gives 8 an even bigger tap, but that also stays in place.
So far has been very lucky.
Is he going to be joining the 3 other entries in the jump off? Yes, he is. An excellent round by Ajay Shiva on Milan. A good recovery. He's gone through some challenges, but had a very nice round today. So we have 4 entries in the jump off. Balaji on Apollo, Hansika on Coulier, Balaji again, this time on Kilano, and Ajay Shiva on Milan. So 4 riders in the jump off. Can we get the course builder Pradeep, please, at the judges box? Course builder Pradeep, your attention please. Can we just have the back pole at jump number 8 checked, please? Rider, please hold on for a second. We're just checking one jump. We'll give you the bell when we're ready. Jump number 8. Previous rider had given jump number 8 quite a whack. Just want to make sure it's the same for everyone. One of the things that the judges must ensure is it's a level playing field for all the competitors. So they're just checking jump number 8, and then we will be ready to start. Serial number 12, Yuvan Adit on Helico, representing Kovai Stables. 4 riders already in the jump off. Let's see if Yuvan can be number 5. Okay, they're satisfied. Everything looks in place. The bell is given. The 45-second countdown has started for Yuvan Adit on Helico.
His rides are always strong like a helicopter.
Nicely through the first 3 fences, has the roll back to the related distance between 4 and 5.
Nicely done.
Getting plenty of air time. You can see this horse jumps pretty high, but he needs to keep the momentum going. I think he's lost his way. From 6 to 7 is a pretty... He's coming back. He knows what happened. So 4 penalties, unfortunately, for that mistake. Oh! Refusal on jump number 8. The body protector doing its job. The rider stands up immediately. So give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. That's a good effort. Brave boy. He was going for the clear round, and unfortunately that little bit of loss of concentration when he lost his way around jump number 7. Sorry, I did that on the mic, but I'm glad the horse is in control now. So
Yuan seems good.
next in the arena we have Vijay Shiva on MGH Jackpot, representing HNY Equestrian Academy from Delhi.
Since yesterday, the only thing that's been on my mind is that masala jingle, MGH, MGH.
Well, if he wins today's competition, he's definitely going to be singing. He did a great job in the big tour. Let's see if he can pull it off in the small tour Grand Prix. So we have 4 riders in the jump off. Vijay Shiva on MGH Jackpot. Got very close to jump number 5. You could see the way he jumped into 4 with a big stride. Was going to find the distance between 4 and 5 a little tight.
Knocked off another one at 7.
You can see the riders struggling a bit when there are some related distances, especially when they get the first one a little too big. They need to correct themselves to get the second one right. Does it well at the combination at 9. 2 more jumps to go for Vijay Shiva. Hops over the last jump. Made it look spectacular. 2 fences down, 8 penalties, and he has another 2 time faults. I'm told his time is 75.3, which is over the time allowed of 74 seconds. So 2 time faults, 8 jumping faults, total 10 for Vijay Shiva on MGH Jackpot.
With that, we have our next rider in the arena, Yashan Khambata on Imagine, representing ARC. This is his second ride for the day. With Madam, he completed that course, had no pole drops, but had 1 time fault.
I'm sure he's going to be aware of that, and he's going to be going for the clear round to join the other 4 riders who are in the jump off already.
Approaching the Liverpool.
Yeah, seems to have found a good rhythm with Imagine over the first 3 jumps, making it look effortless. Yashan Khambata on Imagine.
You can see that he's trying to give Imagine a nice relaxed round.
Through the related distance, rode it absolutely perfectly, and a good distance to 8, so only a handful of jumps to go for Yashan Khambata on Imagine, approaching the combination at 9.
So far he seems to be good on time.
Well, he's got less than 10 seconds. Is he putting himself in the same position as he did last time? I think he may be in a bit of trouble.
Very close. He's completed that in 75.59 seconds, and this time he has 2 time falls. So close yet so far, but nevertheless a very good round.
Next rider, Pradeep Singh on captain, representing Surge Stable. He's been having a good show on captain, getting better with every round. Can he be rider number 5 in the jump off? Pradeep Singh on captain, representing Surge Stable. Little tentative start at 1, but makes it over.
A pole down at number 2.
Lucky on 3, give it a tap, but it stays in place. Right in the related distance between 4 and 5. Ooh, almost misses the turn. Well done for keeping that going. Little careless because the takeoff was spot on. Looked like he had enough momentum going, but just a little careless with the back legs. Takes down jump number 8. Did the combination well. 2 more fences to go for Pradeep Singh on captain.
Nicely done. 67.57. Very impressive timing, but because of that pole drop, it's gonna cost him to jump off. We have 2 more riders to go in the competitive category. Up next, we have Sri Ram on Liberty, representing Kovai Stables.
So the previous rider, Pradeep Singh on captain. 8 jumping penalties, well within time. Four riders in the jump off. They will take a few seconds after the last rider to reset the course, reset the timers, and we will be ready for the jump off.
The jump off fences are going to be
players 1 and 2. Definitely a horse which is getting better and better through the rounds. Had a challenging round yesterday with quite a few fences down, but he's getting better today. Looking like he's in the mood. Could he be the 5th clear round? We will have to wait and see, but doing a good job so far. Approaching the combination at 9. 2 more fences to go for Sriram on Liberty. Kovai riders never have any problem of time, and I don't think he's gonna have an issue either.
67.02 seconds.
Clear round number 5. We have 5 riders in the jump off.
Will Janvi Raheja be the 6th? She's on Lambic, representing ARC.
Well, she's the last of the competitive riders. Will be followed by 4 riders who are non-competitive entries. So, okay, Balaji and Islau is not coming, saving his energy for the jump off. So, 3 more non-competitive riders. But before that, we have Janvi on Lambic, looking for clear round number 6 in this. Oh my, okay. Had a refusal at jump number 1.
So we will be having 5 riders in the jump off.
gets through the first couple of jumps, so she's back on track. Yeah, it was surprising. Some of the horses which refused the first jump, it was almost like something was distracting them. But after that, when the rider gets a little strong and pushes them through, they actually go through the rest of the course.
It's always the first or the last fence. Almost always.
Takes down jump number 8. So she's got 8 penalties on the board.
Approaching that combination. Nicely done.
Approaching the last fence. 8 penalties.
85.03 seconds.
8 penalties, but there are going to be some time faults too. 12 time faults I'm told, so 12 time faults, 8 jumping penalties, total 20 for Janvi Raheja on Lambic, representing ARC Mumbai. So now we move into the non-competitive riders. I'm told we have 2 riders. I see only one in the arena, nobody else in the warm-up arena, so maybe we have only Sendil Nathan on 1000 Shon, representing Kovai Stables. So one of the newer horses in the competition series. Had a few challenges with the younger riders. So the best thing to do is put on a more experienced rider, let them go through a few courses and build their confidence back. Sendil Nathan on T9. Gives number 1 nice whack with the front and back legs, but it decides to stay in place. Nicely over 3.
T9 feeling fine.
Gets
Pole
very
down.
close to number 4, so takes it down. You can see that the rider already knew before the fence that he was in a bit of trouble, but nicely through 6 and 7 and 8. Well ridden line there by Sendil Nathan on T9, approaching the combination.
Came too close.
So another 4 penalties at 9B. Getting a little bit tired, I think, but completes the round.
66.42.
So no problem on time, but he had a few jumping penalties. 12 jumping penalties for Sendil Nathan on T9. We will be moving. No, we still have one more rider. I can see Yashan Kambata in the warm-up arena on Koldika. Koldika had a few challenges in the rounds yesterday, so Yashan is going to take her through. Non-competitive entry, serial number 21. Yashan Kambata on Koldika coming up soon, and that will be followed by the jump off. Small Tour Grand Prix jump off coming up soon. Five riders in the jump off. Getting things started will be Balaji Vijay Shankar on Apollo,
Followed by Hansika on Coulier. The third rider will be Balaji again on Kailano. The fourth rider will be Ajay on Milan. And the final rider will be Sriram on Liberty. You can see Yashan on the warm-up arena. Yashan's in the warm-up arena with Koldika.
So he's doing this as a non-competitive entry. The working party will need just a couple of minutes to modify the course for the jump off, and then we will get started with the jump off.
Five riders in the jump off. It's going to be very, very interesting. The riders that are qualified for the jump off are Balaji Vijay Shankar on Apollo, Hansika on Collier, Balaji again on Kailano, Ajay on Milan, and Sriram on Liberty. I think Balaji has the highest probability.
So the jump off fences for all the spectators, it will start with number 13, which is jump number 1, in the other direction. So they will make some changes to the flags, followed by jump number 4, followed by jump number 7 and 8, 9A, 9B, 10 and 12 and 2. So 13, 4, 7, 8, 9A, 9B, 10 and 2 will be the jump off fences.
Yashan has entered the arena. He will be the final rider in the small tour. He's on Koldika, a non-competitive entry.
So we request the riders in the jump off to please be ready. The modifications to the course will only take a couple of minutes.
Pole down.
Yeah, so this is an educational round for Koldika. Over jump number 3, approaching the related distance between 4 and 5. So an oxer to get started. And number 5 is a vertical with a filler, the blue and white filler at the bottom. Makes a circle before jump number 6. So he's taking it easy. He's not stressing the horse too much. He knows this is an educational round. He doesn't have to worry about the penalties.
Another pole down at the combination.
So 2 more fences to go for Yashan Kambata on Koldika. Non-competitive entry in the Small Tour Grand Prix.
He's completed that in 84.30 seconds.
So that brings us to the end of the main round. We will be moving into the jump off in a couple of minutes time. We have our course designer all the way from Germany, Joseph Meyer, who's going to set up the jump off course. So if you're wondering why they're adjusting the flags, so whenever there's a course laid out for the riders, they have to ensure The red flag is towards their right hand side. Any rider doing a jump in the wrong direction will be eliminated. So the red flag to the right hand side of the rider, you will see they're going to change jump number 1, which will now become jump number 13.
The jump off fences are 13, 4, 7, 8, 9A, 9B, 10 and 2.
So while they adjust the course and set it up for the jump off, you can see the riders warming up. We have a total of 5 riders in the jump off. Balaji Vijay Shankar will be coming in twice. First on Apollo Z, followed by Kilano. The riders will have to follow the order in which the first course was done. Not allowed to change the order, so it will be Balaji on Apollo, followed by Hansika on Collier, Balaji again on Kilano, Ajay Shiva on Milan, and the last rider in the jump off will be Sriram on Liberty. The arena being leveled up, making it spotless and perfect for the riders. The jump off, as you know, will be against the clock, but the penalties are the most important. The rider with the least penalties will win this competition.
Our riders are just getting warmed up. Our riders are just getting warmed up in the arena. You can see Balaji on his first horse, Apollo.
So we are at the warm-up. We are watching the riders getting ready for the jump off. We have Balaji Vijay Shankar, who will be the first rider on Apollo Z, looking like he's ready to go. We're just waiting for the course builder to tell us that we are ready for action. Just a few minutes. 5 riders. Who do you think is going to make it, Shruti?
I mean, Balaji has the highest probability. That's 2 on 5. So clearly he has a good chance.
He definitely has a chance. Sriram is coming in last. That's going to give him quite an advantage to see what the other riders have done.
And Kobe boys usually perform really well, and they don't go home until they win a bunch of awards in each and every tournament. So,
and it's in the jump off, it's all about speed. But I think right now they're going to be thinking about having a double clear. They were clear in the main round. They're going to look at having a clear in the jump off. They're all in the placings, so they're definitely going home with something. But let's see who's going to walk away with the medals.
you can see the warm-up arena right behind us. There's so much excitement. There are instructors at the sidelines trying to guide them, trying to tweak it, make sure that everything goes smoothly. There are no hiccups. Absolutely fantastic.
And it's quite interesting because all the riders who were in the top 3 placings yesterday are not there in the jump off today. So a lot of surprises going to happen.
I think that's the beauty of the small tour. It's extremely open. Somebody that did really well earlier could just tank today, and somebody that tanked earlier could really do well today.
Well, it's a new day. It's a new course. These riders have been doing well. Some of the horses had a few challenges over the last couple of days. I'm happy to see they're back. They're going in quite confidently, and they should be in with a chance.
No shortage of talent right here. Amazing to see. Excitement levels are really, really high. That much I can tell you.
Looks like our first rider, Balaji on Apollo Z, is ready. So we wait for the ground to be cleared, for the judges to give us the signal that they are ready to go.
One thing Balaji is for sure punctual. He's already ready. The tractor's not gone out yet. I'm sure he's feeling very pleased with himself. 2 amazing rides so far.
We are ready for the jump off. Starting off with number 13, which is the purple and white, was jump number 1 in the main course. But in the jump off, they're going to be doing it from the other direction. The fence has been changed. Followed by number 4 and number 7, which is the purple and white in front of the jury box. Followed by 8 towards the cafeteria. The combination at 9A and 9B. Followed by jump number 10. And to wrap it up, jump number 2.
Approaching the start. Balaji Vijay Shankar on Apollo Z.
I think this jump off gives the riders a lot of opportunity to cut some turns. Turn from 4 to 7. He's done that nicely. Saved a couple of seconds over there. 7 to 8, of course, pretty straightforward.
Beautifully done.
Approaching the combination at 9A and 9B. Through that, lucky on 9B. Now the roll back to 10. Can't afford to spend too much time over there. But it's a triple bar, so most of the riders will be a little extra careful. Approaching the last fence, number 2.
And he's completed that course in 45.06 seconds.
A good time, 45.06. I have a feeling there will be riders who can go faster than that, but the most important thing right now, he's done it without any penalties. So if any other rider wants to go faster, they're going to be taking some risks. And if they have one fence down, they can say bye-bye to the gold medal.
The riders have to close that in less than 45 seconds. That's the time to beat. Do you think there'll be somebody else?
I'm pretty sure there will be, because we have some riders from Kovai stables coming. Kovai Express is always on time. And of course we have Balaji coming back on his second horse. So he's done the jump off. So I think he'll take a few more risks on Kilano. But before that, we have Hansika doing the jump off. Takes quite a long turn to 7. And over jump number 8. She's really putting it well together now. Approaching the combination at 9. Big jump in. She has to be careful, but she makes it through the second element.
That was tricky.
Jumps the triple bar at quite an angle. She's going to have to turn and come back. She's going to be close on the time.
And she's completed that course in 43.87 seconds. Now we have a new leader.
43.87, new leader Hansika. Putting the pressure.
So far, 2 clear rounds.
Putting the pressure back on the next few riders who've got to come in now. I'm told we have to wait for Balaji to come in. No. Ajay, I think you can leave the arena, please. Balaji is serial number 3. We'll have to wait for him. So serial number 3 in the jump off, Balaji Vijay Shankar on Kilano. We are told we have to follow that order. There is no change in the rules. So the jump off has been quite interesting. Both the riders going clear. Balaji on Apollo and Hansika on Coulier. Gonna have to wait for a few seconds for Bala to get back on Kilano.
He had a clear round with Apollo. So the time to beat now is 43. Less than 43, and then he's back in the game. Our current leader now is Hansika on Coulier, followed by Balaji Vijay Shankar on Apollo.
Well, I don't know about the top 5 placings, but what I do know is Yashan Kambata on Madam L is placed 6th. So, Yashan, please don't miss the prize distribution. You're in 6th place on Madam L. The 5 other placings are yet to be decided.
Kilano is just getting saddled up. We'll have to give Balaji a couple of minutes after that to warm up. Balaji is just going to mount the horse.
So we have Hansika with us. She's the current leader in the jump off. We've had 2 riders going through. What did you feel, Hansika? How was that jump off?
It was really good. My horse Cooler was really tired, but then he jumped his heart out for me. I'm very happy. This is our 3rd competition, I'm guessing, and I'm very happy. He's from Germany, and I got him around 7 months back. He's a very special one for me.
Awesome. And you set a good time. You got ahead of Balaji on Apollo. Do you think that's going to be good enough?
I hope so. I hope that's good enough.
Okay, we will see you on the podium for sure, because she's definitely going to be in the top 5 placings. Which step of the podium, we don't know. We're waiting for Balaji Vijay on Kilano. He's going to be coming in next, representing Surge Stable.
Balaji is just warming up on Kailano. Could he be our new leader? See, I told you, Balaji is anything but not punctual. He quickly got on, did one warm-up round, and he's entering the arena now. Less than 43 seconds, that's what you need, Bala.
So we have rider number 3, Balaji Vijay on Kilano, back in the arena to do the jump off. He set a nice time with Apollo. Hansika did a second and a half better. Let's see what he has in mind now. I think this horse definitely has the speed and the ability. He's turning in. Big risk on 4, but does it beautifully. He saved a few seconds over there.
That.
Nice over 7. Nicely over 8. I think this is going to be a faster time. He's going for the kill. He's not holding anything back.
He wants to stand on that podium, no matter what. I can see it.
2 fences to go. And the last jump, number 2 coming up. Balaji Vijay is he going to make it? Looks like it.
Yes, 40.78 seconds. That is going to be the time to beat. We have our new winner.
That's a really good time. So Balaji on Kilano, about 40 seconds is his time. He's going to take a lot of risk to beat that. But we have two more riders, Ajay Shiva on Milan and Sriram on Liberty.
I might be already predicting. We have a new leader. 40 seconds time to beat.
Well,
That's going to be very difficult.
I think Ajay Shiva is going to be reminding Milan about 2 weeks ago when he was ridden by the Olympian Edouard Schmitz, telling him, buddy, you better remember that ride. I'm going to ride you just the same. He's doing a good job. He's over 13 and 4, turning into 7. He's following a similar course as Balaji. A little unlucky, has jump number 8 down, so 4 penalties. That's automatically going to put him at the bottom of the pile, but he can ride through the jump off. It's a good practice for whenever the next jump off is coming his way.
And he's completed that in 37.93. Fastest time. If he didn't have that pole down, he would have been our new leader. All it takes is that 0.1 second or one pole down and you're gone.
Fortune favors the brave. He's done a good job, just a little unlucky on that, but he knows that horse is super talented. Maybe next time, with a little bit more luck, he will pull it through. Last rider in the jump off, Sriram on Liberty. Kovai Express is ready to leave the station. Destination, less than 40 seconds. Is he going to make it?
Less than 40 seconds and no poles down. That's what Sriram needs. Please take the liberty to do so. Ooh, Bala, what a day to be Balaji Vijay Shankar.
Little unlucky to have the first fence down. He's going to finish his jump off now.
Two
The
fences
second
down.
fence down. I think that's going to put him in 5th place automatically. Doesn't need to rush it now. But a good effort. He was ready to give it 100% and go for the win. And when you're doing jump offs, anything can happen. But a nice round. Approaching the last fence. Sriram on Liberty completes the jump off.
40.37 seconds.
So 40 seconds is possible. Unfortunately, when you're in a jump off, the biggest thing to keep in mind is not to have any fences down. Sriram had 2 fences down, so 8 penalties for him. That brings us to the end of the jump off. Small Tour Grand Prix. We will get back to you with the official results in a few moments' time.
I told you Balaji had the highest probability to win it. And that he did.
So excellent performance over there. My guess is he's got 1st and 3rd. But we will wait for the judges to give us the official numbers.
At rank number 1, we have Balaji Vijay Shankar with Kilano. Rank number 2, we have Hansika with Coulier. At rank number 3, we have Balaji again with Apollo Z. Rank number 4, we have Ajay on Milan. And rank number 5, we have Sriram on Liberty. And at rank number 6, we have Yashan on Madam L. Balaji just looks like he's out of the world. We have the winners of the small tour, day 3. Rank number 1 is Balaji on Kilano. Rank number 2 is Hansika on Coulier. Rank number 3, we have Balaji again on Apollo. Rank number 4 is Ajay on Milan. Rank number 5, we have Sriram on Liberty. And at rank number 6, we have Yashan on Madam L. That concludes the small tour day 3. We will be back shortly, guys, for small toe day 3 under 16. See you then.